Now, before you say what you're thinking, I already know. You guys are like, hey, bro, go get a haircut. It's 2021. There's no more coronavirus. There's no more vid. It's shiny. The sun is shining outside, and the birds are singing, and the birds are chirping. Everyone's living their life. Everyone's happy. Everyone's alive and well. But not completely true. If only it was that easy. New year. Some of the same difficulties, but all we gotta do is be positive and move forward from there. Now, because you guys already know it's Reaction Tuesday, you had to react to a video on Tuesday, right? So, good morning and welcome. I must have an eye. Oh, ah! But yeah, damn, I didn't just wake up. I woke up like a couple hours ago, but you know, rough morning, long morning, back super tense. I'm like, whew, working out. Anyway. To get to today's video, today we're pause. I need you guys to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. But anyway, we're going to react to a video on bodybuilding.com. It's 11 popular fitness myths debunked with Jose Antonio, PhD. I'm assuming Jose Antonio is a smart dude with a PhD. So let's keep going. Okay? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it going.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jose Antonio.
Are you?
I am the CEO of the International Society of Sports Nutrition. I'm also a researcher at Nova Southeastern University. And today I want to talk to you about some of the top myths that we find in the fitness and sports nutrition industry. Perhaps the biggest myth out there is that eating a higher protein diet or protein in general is bad for your kidneys. I actually did a study, we published it last year, in which we gave male bodybuilders a high protein diet up to about 3.3 grams per kilo, and there were no harmful effects on kidneys, on their liver, and even their blood lipids were perfectly fine. So that really is a myth that needs to rest. Another interesting myth about protein, it leaches calcium from your bones and makes your bones brittle. This again is probably second to the protein harming your kidneys.
I ain't heard of that.
We have actually done studies looking at trained women who consume a high protein diet and have found that their bone mineral density doesn't even change. So the fact that people claim that it demineralizes your bone has no basis in fact. Perhaps one of the more amusing myths, this is something you hear in the gym a lot, the reason you're sore is because you're building up a lot of lactic acid in your muscles. And actually massage therapists love saying, well, I'm going to massage the lactic acid out of your muscles so you won't be sore. Well, that couldn't be farther from the truth.
Yeah, they just say that just to get you like, you know, oh, really? Thank you. Oh, you can help me out. No, you're sore because micro tears. You fucking, I mean, you guys are, actually, I didn't hear that either. I think there's a lot of myths I just didn't hear about. We're like a minute in, three myths in. I didn't even hear about none of these.
Because the fact of the matter is lactic acid, or lactate is actually the correct word, has nothing to do with delayed onset muscle soreness. Delayed onset muscle soreness is due primarily to eccentric loading or doing negatives or doing unaccustomed exercise, and you end up basically causing micro tears in your muscle fibers. Right. Lactate is basically a fuel source. Your heart uses it, your brain uses it, your muscle uses it, even your kidneys use it as fuel. So lactate is not a metabolic poison. It doesn't cause soreness, and in fact, it's something that your body loves to use as fuel. Now, another interesting myth is this issue of, you know, the best kind of diet for losing.
I got a video on that.
Promoting better body composition.
Wow.
This is basically
lucky you guys.
If you get a low-fat, high-carb diet and compare it to a high-fat, low-carb diet, but if you keep protein the same and you drop total calories, the amount of fat loss and weight loss is pretty much the same. Translation, it's protein that drives fat loss. It's not whether you're dropping carbs more. It's not whether you're dropping fat more. It's the total calories that you drop. You're keeping protein.
Oh, are you telling me that calories in versus calories out actually works and it actually matters? Oh my god! Ah!
Seem to favor weight loss or fat loss, but the reason it does that is because the protein intake is higher. So when you look at these studies, make sure you look at the fine print. Is one diet higher in protein? Because if it is, there tends to be much more fat loss and body weight loss. Another really crazy.
Great guy, great tips. I love the guy so far. He's like, you know, we're on the same page, like two peas in a pod. Great guy, love him. Love them to death. Here's the thing, right? You gotta keep you gotta keep in mind, especially for you guys really creating a new diet plan, lifestyle plan, eating plan for you guys coming 2021. Keep in mind, you do not need to eat perfectly. You just need to eat smarter, right? Make sure you have a wide ranges inside your diet. Make sure you guys are eating low calorie dense foods, right? Make sure you eat a sufficient amount of protein. Make sure you eat your veggies. Make sure you eating your carbs. Above all else, make sure you have a safe amount of protein within your diet. But also, at the end of the day, you're just dropping your calories, putting your body into a caloric deficit so you can burn fat faster. As easy and simple as that. Much love, though. Let's get back to the video, though.
Myth is about creatine, and that if you take creatine monohydrate, it causes cramps and dehydration. And what's interesting is there have been studies of people actually exercising in the heat, and that folks who take creatine actually perform better in the heat. So the idea that it causes cramps or dehydration has no basis when you look at the scientific.
Because here's the thing, right? Creatine is allowing you to hold water. It's allowing you to hydrate the muscles more, so you're able to function better. Right, as far as if you're like on a lower carb diet and you're on a lower calorie diet, you're low glycogen, then body cannot hold water, allowing you to dehydrate more. This is helping you along with your normal like water intake. It's allowing you to help hold water more within the body, so you're able to function better and hydrate longer.
Literature.
Word myth.
Okay, one of my favorite myths has to do with the fact that women will complain that if they start lifting weights, they'll get big and bulky like guys.
They will.
Which is really kind of amusing because there's like millions of college guys out there who are trying to gain as much weight as possible from lifting and eating, and they're having a hard time doing it.
Right.
Yet these little petite women who
think
they
lift
a 5-pound pink dumbbell, they'll suddenly get gargantuan. When in fact,
oh my God, Becky!
for anyone, specifically women, to put on
That's
muscle
awesome.
mass or lean body mass. So the idea that you suddenly will just get big and muscular for lifting weights and, for women just has no basis in fact or reality. Another interesting myth has to do with artificial sweeteners like sucralose or aspartame. What's interesting is there is a robust amount of data to show that these artificial sweeteners are indeed safe. Now, if you look at some of the animal data, when they give them gargantuan amounts of these artificial sweeteners, certainly it'll cause problems. But in the normal amounts that humans consume, there's no reason to harm. And in fact, they could serve as substitutes for consuming sugar-filled foods or sugar-filled beverages because in the end, calories still matter. Another interesting thing is that it's just food quality that matters and not total calories. The idea that if you just eat healthy, but you can eat as much as you want, it doesn't matter if you're eating 5 or 10,000 calories. Well, that's just not true.
Right,
First
what
of
the
all,
hell?
Calories matter and
20,000?
food quality matters. You can't just ignore one and say the other one's the only important one.
Right, like 20. Like okay, say you have a 2,000 calorie diet, right? If you're in 2,000 calories of donuts, right? But say you want to have a 10,000 calorie diet, right? You want to be in a major surplus, but like, you're not gonna gain weight because you're eating like 10 or 20,000 calories of chicken and broccoli. Calories are still calories. You're still consuming not many calories. You're still putting more stored energy into your body. It's just in a more higher quality way, right? Rather even more like broccoli, more like spinach, excess, whatever. But if it's in high calories, it's still gonna gain weight because more calories than what your body needs to even function on a day-to-day basis. It's gonna store it as energy, i.e. those fat stores. But if it's at the same time, if you're eating like 2,000 calories of donuts, although you eat a great amount of calories, what do you think you're doing to your body internally? Right? Still can risk diabetes, still can risk insulin problems, heart problems, or high blood pressure, high cholesterol. You're still risking all the things because the quality of food and quality of calories are still going to matter at the end of the day.
If you're overeating 5,000 calories, whether it's healthy food, you're eating like 20 avocados a day, you're going to put on body fat. Now here's a caveat to that. If you're just overeating a little bit, let's say on protein, let's say 300 calories or 400 calories a day, it's energetically very difficult for your body to put on fat. At least that's from the limited data that we published through our lab in the last few years. But if you're overeating on carbs and fat, calories clearly matter. You can't just sit down with a big jar of peanut butter, eat it all day, and expect not to gain any weight. Right. One of the biggest controversies has to do with your post-workout.
Okay. As much as I want to watch this, I can't watch this guy's full video. It's not my video really like watch all of it. Great guy though. Love him though. I would suggest to go watch full video. It came out 2 years ago. So you probably already seen it by now. If you didn't, you suck and you ruin your own life and you're slowing things down for yourself. But I do want to say one thing. A really great miss. My face messed up. How about I really just checked. I should have checked before I started recording. Anyway, you already know, guys. You already know about today's thing. Today's Reaction Tuesday. It's a new year. It's a new you. So I want to get the myths debunked right out the door. Get you guys on the right step today. For you women out there, for you ladies out there, for you men out there, make sure you guys are on the right step to get you to a better you today. How we doing, Ma? You good? Still waking up? Yeah, without further ado, you guys are doing great, and I hope you guys are staying strong out there. And remember, let me know if you guys need any help at all. I'm gonna get you guys rocking and rolling to get to the better you. Fast as most drawing way possible. That's my goal at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to do 3 things for me. I need you guys to like, comment, subscribe. I need you guys to what? Like and comment on today's video and then subscribe to the channel. You dig? Remember, gotta get this channel to 1,000 subscribers for me to reveal my transformation video. Right? Like I didn't just get like this overnight. You know what I mean? Probably if I was like, you know, Captain America, but who are you telling? Duh. But hey, guys, I need to like really hint you guys something. I need to hit you guys with some facts. Now, but the fact of the matter is, today's not the past, it's not the future. It's the present. Because it's a gift. Now live it to the fullest.